الحمد لله على إحسانه وأشكره على توفيقه وامتنانه ولا إله إلا الله تعظيما لشانه وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله الداعي إلى رضوانه صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه وإخوانه أما بعد. Respected brothers and sisters, to conclude, even if we have trust in Allah and we know Allah praised tawakkul in many ways in the Quran, Allah Azza wa Jal, He mentioned that Wallahu yuhibbul mutawakkilin. Allah loves those who put trust in Him. And Allah, He said, وَكَفَى بِاللَّهِ وَكِيلًا. Allah is sufficient as one you consign your affairs to and trust. He is sufficient as a trustee. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He mentioned that وَمَنْ يَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ فَهُوَ حَسْبُهُ. Whoever trusts in Allah, Allah is sufficient for them. But sometimes we may feel, when is the victory of Allah going to come? When is the help of Allah going to come? When is relief going to come? So regarding the ayat in Surah Al-Talaq, Ibn al-Qayyim rahimahullah, he mentioned that Allah, He says, وَمَنْ يَتَّقِ اللَّهِ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مَخْرَجًا. Whoever fulfills their duty to Allah in obedience and stays away from His disobedience, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make a way out from them from a place they did not perceive. وَيَرْزُقُهُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَحْتَسِبُ. And Allah will sustain them from where they do not expect. And وَمَنْ يَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ فَهُوَ حَسْبُهُ. Whoever trusts in Allah, Allah is sufficient for them. إِنَّ اللَّهَ بَالِغُ أَمْرِهِ قَدْ جَعَلَ اللَّهُ لِكُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدْرًا. He said about this in the book عُدَّةُ الصَّابِرِينَ. If anyone wants to stay, we have a halaqah tonight at 7:30 inshallah, and it will also be notes from that book inshallah. So Ibn al-Qayyim, he said, Allah made tawakkul after taqwa in order, and that is وَهُوَ قِيَامُ الْأَسْبَابِ الْمَأْمُورِ بِهَا. That is fulfilling the means that one is commanded to. فَحِينَئِذٍ إِن تَوَكَّلَ عَلَى اللَّهِ. When someone trusts in Allah after that, فَهُوَ حَسْبُ. Then Allah is sufficient for them. And then he says, فَالتَّوَكُّلُ وَالْحَسْبُ بِدُونِ قِيَامِ الْأَسْبَابِ الْمَأْمُورِ بِهَا عَجْزٌ مَحْضٌ. When someone puts their trust in Allah, but they don't take the means that's in their possession, then this is true incapacitation. A person has not fulfilled what they're supposed to. فَإِنْ كَانَ مَشْرُوبًا بِنَوْعٍ مِنَ التَّوَكُّلِ. Even if it has some type of trust of Allah in it, then this tawakkul is incomplete and insufficient. فَلَا يَنْبَغِي لِلْعَبْدِ أَنْ يَجْعَلَ تَوَكُّلُهُ عَجْزًا. A servant should not make their trust in Allah without fulfilling their responsibility. So the difference between kasal and ajl. Kasal is that somebody has the ability to do the action, but inside of them they don't have a desire to fulfill it. But ajz is, you don't have the external capacity, but internally you still want to do it. So you need to combine the inward and the outward. And he says, فَلَا يَنْبَغِي لِلْعَبْدِ وَلَا يَجْعَلْ عَجْزَهُ تَوَكُّلًا. He should not make his lack of work and action as tawakkul. بل يجعل توكله من جملة الأسباب المأمور بها التي لا يتم المقصود إلا بها كلها. Says he should make his trust in Allah by fulfilling the means that He's commanded to, so that his objective will not be attained without it. And then the one thing that I wanted to share from this that I found was very profound. He says, why does Allah say in the end of the verse that Allah has made an apportioned time or amount for everything? He says, فَلَمَّا ذَكَرَ كِفَايَتَهُ لِلْمُتَوَكِّلِ. After Allah mentioned He's sufficient for the one who trusts in Him, لِلْمُتَوَكِّلِ عَلَيْهِ فَرُبَّمَا أَوْهَمَ ذَلِكَ تَعْجِيلَ الْكِفَايَةِ. The person may think, okay, I trusted in Allah, I'm going to get my result very fast. But he says, أوهم ذلك تعجيل الكفاية وقت التوكل فعقبه بقوله. Allah said after that, فَجَعَلَ اللَّهُ لِكُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدْرًا. أي وقتا لا يتعداه. Allah made a portion time for everything, it will not outstrip it. فهو يسوقه إلى وقته الذي قدره له. Allah will make it come at the time that He had destined for it. فَلَا يَسْتَعْجِلْ مُتَوَكِّلُ وَيَطْلُبُ. The one who trusts in Allah should not hasten and say, قَدْ تَوَكَّلْتُ. I put my trust in Allah. فَلَمْ أَرَى شَيْئًا وَلَمْ تَحْصُلْ لِيَ الْكِفَايَةِ. But I didn't see any result from what I did in tawakkul. فَاللَّهُ بَالِغُ أَمْرِهِ فِي وَقْتِهِ الَّذِي قَدَّرَ لَهُ. Allah will make His command come to the time that He destined for it. وَهَذَا كَثِيرٌ جِدًّا فِي الْقُرْآنِ. This is very common in the Quran and the Sunnah. وَهُوَ بَابٌ لَطِيفٌ من أبواب فهم النصوص.